Patreon candles, and we are going to restock some of my sculpture candles. So I have my very messy storage right here. These are all the molds that I've been working with lately. This one is brand new. They actually sent me the wrong one, but I really like this, so I didn't say anything. But I have to poke holes for the wick in this one. All of these already have little holes in them. So I'm gonna be filling up all of these. I let them sit for an entire day. And then we are making a tester out of one of these. I got a brand new sealant in. If anyone's interested in the brand. So I can't speak to the quality of that sealant yet because like I said, we're testing it today, but I put on 3 layers. It doesn't look like there's anything on here, which is what I wanted. I didn't want it to be glossy. Personally, I just don't think that suits cement. So we're gonna try her out today. And then this is the pot that I use for my tart wax. I use Eco Soya soy pillar wax. And then this is my regular 415. These ones were sad little failures. I realized that you can't just use normal soy wax for these pillars because of how curved they are. They all snap. So I'm just gonna remelt them. I don't like to waste wax. My workspace is like all over the place because I just got back from an event. So I kind of, in the heat of packing on the last night, I just started putting things in boxes so I could take all of the bins with handles on them. So I need to reorganize, but I want to get my Patreon candles out since it is now the 3rd of August. And I like to send them out as soon as I can in the new month. So you can see the exact brand I use. And I just have this little pitcher. Then I add about a tablespoon of beeswax. I don't know if the beeswax actually helps with anything, but I figured it has a little bit of a higher melting point, and I live in Los Angeles and it's getting quite hot and I don't want my candles to melt before they even get to the lovely customers who buy them. So I just add a little bit of the beeswax. This is just the white beeswax from Candle Science. And that's it. I couldn't figure out how to angle my tripod any differently, so hi from down here. These are all the molds that I have to work with. So I have this brand new shape, which I am kind of obsessed with. I just really like the kind of grooves it has. It is in fact groovy. And then these you've probably already seen on my Instagram. I have literally dozens of these because I'm obsessed. This is the shape that started it. I was like, I need to make candles that look like this, and here we are. So I have mostly these molds. And I have one big long boy. This is literally like, in comparison to me, this thing is huge. It's like decently thick. So all in all weight, it's like a little under 3 ounces. It looks a lot bigger of a candle than it actually is. But this is my favorite to make because it's so easy to demold. I have a feeling that this will be really easy as well. These take so much precision and care to demold, because you can see right here where it curves, it's very easy to break. So these ones I have to be very careful with. And then I have the bubble, which is probably the best seller. The bubble looks so edible. I really like it, so I just have this one. Oh, I don't know why I'm holding it like a baby. I have this one, was the first one. I bought one just to see if I would even like them, if they're easy to make. And then I got more because I'm obsessed. candles, I've wicked all the molds, I've just done the division and coloring of all the little pillar candle sets. So I basically am just waiting for all of the wax to cool down. I pour it low temp for soy wax, and then for the pillar soy, I pour it like 150. But for the main like candle making wax I use, the 415, I pour it like 120 if I can swing it. So it's really just a waiting game right now. I'm gonna open a package that I got. I got a package from Venmo, and then I'm probably gonna have a snack and read a book. And once the wax cools, we will keep filming. I had an in-person event on Sunday, which was 2 days ago. It was my first event since 2019, obviously. And there was a couple things that I didn't think about. Almost everyone who wanted to pay asked me for Venmo, which I did not have set up. So I made a business account with Venmo. If you sign up for a Venmo business account, they give you a QR code kit. So it's in this little box. It says Scan Pay Go. I do have the Square system, so I have a contactless chip. So I could take Apple Pay, Square Pay, Google Pay, tap cards, or inserting the chip. I also have the swipe machine, but a lot of people were asking for Venmo, and I was like, that's a pretty good idea. I didn't think of that because I don't use Venmo in my personal life. So I got this lanyard, which is hilarious. It says Venmo on it. It has instructions. I'm not going to share the other side of this because it has the code for me to activate my QR, but they sent me, this is specific for my business account. So when you scan these, it'll take you straight to paying with my Venmo account. So it comes with a teeny weeny one, these middle-sized ones, these long ones. So you could put these on vendor displays, you could put them on your phone case, you could put them wherever you need them. Not sponsored, by the way. Venmo doesn't know who I am. I just got mail and I was like, why the heck not? And then this is for the lanyard, I'm assuming. So you could just clip that bad boy on. If you're out and about in the world and you're wearing this on your neck and someone says, quick, I need to buy something from you, you can just be like, there you go. Because those situations occur all the time, right? And then this is the badge clip, but I want to use this for other things because this is so convenient. Thanks, Venmo. I'm definitely going to be using this for like my house keys and not my Venmo card, but that's what you get in there. And then my little standee, which will be so nice for the next time I do an in-person event. I don't have to worry about propping these on something or taping them to something. It's got a little stand. This is the QR code to get to my business. If you could scan it through the video, someone let me know and I'll give you a coupon. I'm really curious. The only thing that I'm interested in, the learning curve, is that when I take Square payments, I ring them up. So I put in what they paid versus if someone were to Venmo me, I'm kind of banking on the fact that they'll pay me what they owe me and not something different. And I'm really bad at math. So if someone buys 4 candles, I'm gonna have to make sure that I know what that is at the top of my head. So I don't see them pay me $30 and be like, it's actually 46. So that's gonna be an interesting thing to learn if this is helpful or not. Almost everyone who came to my booth asked if I accepted Venmo though. So I feel like it could only be a positive thing. And this was free shipping, it was free to get. I made a business account and like any business account, they take a percentage of it. It was 1.something% of every transaction. And I normally do instant transfers on Venmo. So they take money from me anyways. I figure I'll just be patient and do a regular like 3-day bank transfer. So it'll even itself out, but I got some swag and this is free. So if you haven't done this and you're a business and you go to in-person events, kind of cool. I just woke up. It is the next day. It is Wednesday. I have all of my molds to demold this morning, so I'm gonna be doing I just finished demolding. As you probably saw, most of the arches broke, which is frustrating, but honestly that happens every time, as well as the bubbles breaking. So I got 2 fallen leaves and 2 sea salt orchid arches. Unfortunately, both of the pumpkin arches broke, which a lot of people have been asking when I'm gonna get orange back in stock, so I need to remelt those. Basically, all of the ones that I deemed unsavable, like this bubble, even though I have the bubble that popped off, there's like little bits and chips missing. So I can't just remelt the bubble back on like the yellow one. I think I can remelt the bubble that came off because it came off in one clean piece. So these will go back in the pot by scent, and I will just re-pour them, add a little bit more fragrance because some of it will burn off when I remelt them, and hope for the best. So I got 6 bubbles. If I can save the yellow one, I got the big wavy one. I've never had a problem with that. And then this one is the brand new mold that I've never tried before. I am obsessed with this. Are you kidding me? Look at that. The lines come out really clean, which is nice. I somehow got the wick fancy. I don't know how I did that, but it's like way bigger than I thought it would be. I am definitely gonna be making more of these, and this is the sea salt orchid scent. So here are the survivors. This one I'm hoping will be savable. As you can see, this one pops off, but it goes back on pretty cleanly, so I'm hoping that I can just melt it back on there. These ones all look great. I got 2 of these like try ones, which I'm really happy about. I poured 2 different scents at the same time, and I really like how they kind of ombre together. And then the groovy arches, this brand new one, and then I love doing an ombre for this one because it's so big. I just think like, why not? So these are the ones that I made yesterday. They have to be sanded down. As you can see, I did concrete colors and then I poured a back layer, but some of it kind of, because I was tapping to get the air bubbles out, the last layer I poured, this like mauve, kind of seeped over the pattern that I had previously poured. So I'm hoping that if I sand it down, I'll get back all of the detailing. I did these blobs and a bunch of little polka dots. So these ones are all ready to be sanded, but as you can see, I used black for the little polka dots and it stained my nails, which is a bummer. So yeah, I have to wet sand those and then seal them, and then those will be up for sale as well. I'm probably gonna end the video here just because the rest of the steps in the process is just a lot of computer work and printing, so I'm not gonna be filming that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day.